Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. About 3 o'clock, 66 degrees. That's much closer to reality. Neither one of them, that's at 63. Neither one of them are in the sun anymore. And my batteries are all charged up. Folks, today actually was a beautiful day. I mean, look at the sky. No clouds. I mean, here we are past the middle of November for the Hudson Valley, a day in the 60s. Though tomorrow we'll be saying what a difference a day makes, because tomorrow it's supposed to cool back off. Let me show you what I've been up to today. Today's been a day of kind of moving around heavy objects, which makes everything hurt. This thing, pig wouldn't start, smells like it's flooded. It's on the battery charger. Move that golf cart around back and I'll show you in a moment. Remember that tractor, move that too, and here we have it. The Craftsman, the boxy smiley face Craftsman there. This was already in here, but I managed to get this in here. From letting it sit around for too long, that front cast iron, though you can turn the steering, it will not move the front wheels, and one of the front wheels, the tire split. So, you know, you keep shit floating around for a few years. Oh, parental guidance. And the next thing you know, you actually do have shit, because it turns to that way if you don't store and take care of things properly. This place, this was another one. The front end, I don't know if you guys could see it. This thing here is kind of at a strange angle. Well, this one has strippy steering now. So it should get parted out. This one should get parted out. I just brought it in and dropped it on there. This is a heavy tractor. This, I mean, look at the thickness of the metal here. The thickness, like even of this thing. Thickness of that rear end. This tractor weighs a ton. So anyway, here we are. We had some pretty heavy winds last night. Heavy winds, some heavy rain. And you know, obviously my building stayed in place, so that's a good thing. I already told you that thing's a pig. So I got those moved. I got the horde of lawnmowers out from underneath that thing. What I'd like to do with that, and I'm going to have to get the loader out to do it. I would like to get that up tighter against the shed here. I'll fire up one of those lawnmowers and clean up that mess, and then once again move that up a little closer to the shed. I mean, you can see, I think you guys can see, I mean, I got quite a distance here, and then it's relatively close on that end, so I want to get that cleaned up. I dragged this golf cart around back, and I took the other one out of this trailer, because I actually want to start working on those guys. I want to get them loose and free and ready to go. So there's the one that got pulled from the trailer, and this is the one that was out back. My son's taking the 300 for a ride. That's what you hear in the background. This guy here, it looks like I might have 3 out of 4 tires holding air. This guy, he said he put air in them, but he heard them hissing, so we'll see what they look like in the morning. What I'd like to do is, out of the 2 of these guys, this one and this one, get rid of the footprint of one of them. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that, how exactly I'm going to do that. This one, from a rust point of view, is worse. Yeah, she's pretty rusty. Obviously, this was an electric golf cart. You could see all the battery stuff is basically gone. This one is less rusty, but while dragging it over here, the rear end wouldn't turn. I don't know if the brakes are stuck or what. There are some videos where folks turned electric golf carts into gas golf carts. There are different ways of doing that, obviously. For this guy here, one would leave the motor intact, and you kind of gut the motor, put a little hole in the case here, a little square in the case, and you run up to a chain, and you run to a torque converter or a centrifugal clutch running off a motor, and the motor would be over here, obviously. The fun thing about keeping both these golf carts, sorry for the wind, and doing that is actually getting a Predator motor in both of these and then use them as demolition derby cars and just beat the hell out of them, you know, clang them into each other and so forth, you know, brush them side to side for as long as they last, and then getting everything out of it. Though this one here, you can see the motor is sideways in there. I think you guys could see it. Yeah, you can see the motor is sideways. So that one, once again, you got the motor. This one would actually be easier because you can put the motor more toward the back here, right? This one rolls. This one's easier, even though the frame is in worse shape. I might end up playing with this one more than that one. I kind of wanted to get them both out, get them side by side, and figure things out that way. I mean, the steering is fine on both of them. As a matter of fact, this one steers easier. This one's easier to spin about. Where are these things from? There you go. That's where that one's from. Hey, you Dizzy, you recognize this place? Lawrence, Massachusetts? I don't know if you can make out the phone number. Probably, maybe barely. So, there you go. This one, I didn't notice a tag on it saying where it's from. They do have, just quickly, identification here. Oh God, old age. So, EZGO. If you can read the serial number, I'm not sure if you can. I think the first two numbers are one of those two serial numbers. Once again, I'm not sure you guys could read them. We'll tell you what year it is. And this is an EZGO, so we'll see if it says, if it still has its, yeah, it still has its serial number. Yeah, I think this is a 1988, I'm guessing. Because it's not a 1995. I'm guessing it's an 88. So there we are. Yeah, I'm not sure which one of these two I'm gonna keep. For some reason, this green one, number 19 here, seems to look a little better. It'd be a little easier. It's already rolling. The brakes work on it. Yeah, this is the one I treated the worst, tearing it out of the truck like that. So much for that. Anyway, folks, live, love, and have a great time. This is the newer camera. It takes forever to upload, so I got to keep the video shorter. I might throw one more towards you, just some other stuff I did today. So, guys, take care, and we'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde.